Hey everyone, Deadpine here. Welcome back to the Summer Series 2023, Episode 10. Now, this is a special episode because I've got back from my trip. The original intention of this series was to film it all before I left, have it released daily. That didn't happen, but now that I'm back, I kind of want to stream it and play it because that's just my natural habitat, I guess, if you will. But yeah, so this is the first episode we're going to do while live streaming. So a little bit more chat interaction, a little bit more notifications on the screen, but still the same series, still the same plan, still the same goal of diamond block per sub on YouTube, which we've gotten a few. So thank you so much for those who have subbed while I was away. Do appreciate that. And yeah, we got some farms to do, but first we got to get netherite. All right, so I don't have chat on screen. I've never liked that. Also, I think there's some European laws that might. I mean, I'm US, so it shouldn't matter. But yeah, never really liked having chat on screen, so I can't really have like chat say hi YouTube. But Youngblood, good morning. Hope you're doing well. I want to turn that back on. I want to get. Well, no, we have iron though. And as somebody pointed out to me that it's the armorers. No, toolsmiths. Of course, I was using an armorer, but the toolsmiths have guaranteed iron trade. So what we're gonna do for our farm, this is the next farm we're building for diamond, is it's more diamond armor from villagers from the armor, but we need to get emeralds first. Now we have 24,000 iron. We just need to get auto traders, and those involve netherite. So really powerful stuff here. So if we can get like 8 of these going, maybe 9, maybe over the top. I don't know. We need to get a lot going. I think I'm going to shoot for a stack of ancient debris, and we'll go from there because there's other things we want to do with netherite. For sure, upgrading our tools for sure. But yeah, just the flamerang's quite nice. There's some cool upgrades armor-wise. Upgrading our backpack would be cool. But then there's a few crafting recipes, not too many though. But yeah, and a few modifiers as well. The netherite for the tinker's tools. So pretty cool stuff. Now it's not a pulverizer. I always forget the name of this. I think it's induction smelter. I want to say gets us. Hold on, let me do this. Yes, induction smelter gives us 2 scrap per ancient debris, which would be really good, of course. And then there's also a fun one where you can foundry smelt these. So I might actually make up a foundry controller as well, because you get an ingot of ancient debris, which I think that's like really high, right? 1 ingot is as if this was 4. And it gives you diamond and gold as well. So we might have to do this one as well. It's just obsidian over scorched, which is magma over gravel, huh? How we doing you? Just magma cubes? I mean, that's not the easiest. Oh, the magma blocks are easy to get. Never mind. I was going to say, that's not the easiest to get, but the magma blocks are actually quite easy to get in the nether. And we actually had a bucket of those. 1 negative debris should be 1 ancient debris. 1 negative debris should be 1 ancient debris. Oh, it's 1 negative debris, not 1 ingot of netherite. Got it. Okay, so the pulverizer still is there. I just thought it was interesting that the induction smelter. I just thought it was interesting that it produced diamond. So I still might make that up just as a, hey, we produce diamonds this way because I want to produce diamonds in every possible way in this mod pack. But I get the feeling once we get this auto trader farm set up, we're already a little under a quarter, or a little over a quarter of the way there. I think we're going to be cruising once that, because it's full diamond armor. We get the full 8 diamonds back per chest plate traded, which is actually something I didn't think of until after the fact. That was not one of the farms I had planned for this series, but it is, there it is, and I do want to go further goals. Got to go do the Twilight. I do want to do the Twilight. I want to get at least 256 ore of diamond ore. And then I want to mine that with Fortune 4 and see how well we do. So that's definitely a goal for sure. So we need to get a couple hundred more of that. But that's 4 stacks of diamond ore. So we definitely got to do a mining trip, which I might do with Twitch chat. And like, you know, show off the interesting things like we've done in the past. But yeah, I think the majority of this is coming from there. And again, I really was, when I first thought of this series, I was like, this Stoneling farm is going to be chef's kiss. It's going to be the most OP thing. Now, I don't think I built this 100% correctly. I think going to the Mushroom Island would help. I think making it smaller would help. But the overworld rates are just not as good as the skyblock rates. They just aren't. So it's interesting. And it does produce diamonds, in particular diamond horse armor. But it's not nearly as fast as I thought it was going to be compared to this. This thing has been way better than I thought it was going to be by a lot. So, and we didn't even like max this out. We could do more with that for sure. But anyway, good stuff. I'm rambling because I'm back from my trip and I'm just excited to be here. Let's do this. I wanted to try out that for our little Nether trip here. But we're basically 100% on the go, minus our like main storage. But we can get back to there whenever we want with the waystones. So we're just gonna hop in the Nether and start mining down. Should be fun. Oh, sorry, I forgot to associate the pack with this. By the way, when this episode comes out, there should be a link to the mods that I'm using in the description. It's just a picture of the mods I have installed. I don't plan on releasing this pack. So, yeah. Do with that what you will. Somebody's playing music over there. But yeah, there'll at least be an image of like what the mods I'm using are, at least. Which will be good. Actually, we're a little bit short on cobalt, so I might actually grab that. Sneak these in here so we get those going. Classic. All right, I'm gonna figure out where we're gonna mine down real quick, but I gotta take care of Twitch chat for a second. Okay, we're gonna grab a few of these as well. Again, might do the seared, you know, the upgraded smeltery thing there, but probably not. But maybe. All right. Yeah, again, really easy to grab all this stuff. Try to look at where there's like a really big. I played Vault Hunters all day yesterday, so I'm not used to step up, but I'm used to more speed. Classic. Don't know if we need any more of this. I have this all set in my backpack, so it just auto picks up, which is really nice. Hey, Druid Jen, how are you? I want to get to that thing. Let me get out the building gadget, because as usual, it's the best thing we can be doing. Where is it? There you are. Or one of the best things we can be doing. Go ahead and just do this. A little over the top and unnecessary, but that is, you know, kind of what we're all about here. I think this will let us go down a little bit further, because we're at Y30. I'm just using that mini map there to try and get to where there's places we can see here. Might have this set to build to me at some point. Might work better. But yeah, anywhere that's black on the map and not orange is kind of where we can mine at the appropriate level here, and only have to worry about really pockets of stuff. All right, that's really all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna sort of chill out with that, yeah, look for some ancient debris. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, is this only for mobs? Did I get that backwards? Okay, that might only be for mobs. Okay, I thought there was one. I thought there was one for. I thought there was one for like just massively destroying blocks. Apparently, it's not that, which is kind of funny actually. So, all right, that's. I'm glad we tried it because that was very lackluster. And here we go, first one. Nice. So what we're doing here. Nice. Just the 2. That's fine. Okay. Be gone, puppers. So what we're doing there is out, and then just you skip 2, and then do the same thing. So with a hammer, you get to see a lot of, when you're strip mining like this, with the hammer, you get to see almost all the blocks. You don't get to see quite every single block, but stats-wise, you just get to see so much. So we're just going to go back and forth like that. You know, back and forth, back and forth. Chat's saying 13 to 15 along chunk borders is the best. I've not heard the chunk border thing before, but I've heard the 13 to 15 before for sure. But yeah, we're grabbing cobalt, we're grabbing that stuff. I'm probably gonna just quick unpause you for every single debris that we find. But and like for instance, our hammer just broke, so we're gonna waystone here as usual. Go home, repair the hammer, and just like deposit our stuff. Go from there. But yeah, first 2 ancient debris. Let's get a chest out and like, or even a drawer. And this will be our ancient debris drawer. Actually, no. We need to put this in here. We'll just leave it in here. Never mind. But, yeah, good stuff. All right, here's number 3. Just number 3. Bummer. Oh, well. All right, I just want to show this. I did these 2 big, long strips. We've only found those 3 that we have. I come right next to the staircase to continue this line. Classic. Absolutely classic Minecraft. So, all right, there's 6. Nice. Hello there. Let's see. That was a weird hello there. I don't know what I was thinking with that, but that's okay. 2 more. I think it puts us at 8. Very nice. All right, here we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, 3. Love to see it. Okay. We're just having a conversation in Twitch chat here about how, like, Tinker's tools are just not nearly as powerful as they used to be. Which could be really fun for a survival-based pack, you know, where you completely disable the vanilla tools. And you have to use these Tinker's tools, and, like, you could definitely do some interesting things with that. Kind of game mechanics-wise, but on a whole, as just, like... Oh, I'm off by 1. Whoops. As a game mechanic, they're just, you know, vanilla game mechanic. They're just underwhelming comparatively. Besides the hammer, of course. But anyway, just wanted to key you in on the conversation we're having over here. And if you're just a YouTuber and you haven't followed the Twitch channel, drop it a follow. Tune in sometime. You know, there's no pressure to be there. I know not everybody can be here when I'm always live. The Eastern morning time slot's a little bit funky. You know, a lot of people are either asleep or at work or in school. But you know, check us out. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to hunting netherite. All right, +1. So this is a good example of it was just 1 block away, so that's why you do the 2 over. You know, you always see that. The only ones you miss are the blocks in the ceiling here, which is totally fine. You still see a much bigger area for what, 2/3 less mining. So pretty cool. Just wanted to show off that as an example. And +1 netherite. And there's another one. Just a single. That's okay. What are we up to now? 13? That's pretty good. Pretty good. We might kick off this farm with 16 and then come back here and, you know, and mine more later as we need it. Because 16 times 2 will be 32, which will give us 8 netherite blocks. Ooh, I don't know. I really want that 64. I'll have to have a think on that. We'll see how much more we find. Okay. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. I actually don't know what the max size vein of these are, but nice. +3. All right, back to back. Look at that. Beautiful. Those are very close to each other. That one was only a single. Nice. All right, good. I think I'm going to go to these transitions now, because it's a little disorienting for Twitch chat, so. Okay, here we go. Hopefully more than just one. Shouldn't have said anything, because it was just one. Classic. Get the double. Nope. All right, had to fend off a little lava back there to get this one. Oh, this 2. This 3? Just this 2. All right, what are we looking at here? 20? Let's start with 20 and see how we do. Let's start with that. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to warp back here. Hop home. Definitely want to sleep this rain away because gross. And then we got to start setting up our thermal stuff. So, F3G, F3 then G, by the way, for chunk borders. Turn those off and on if you're so inclined to look for them. But we need to make an induction smelter, which requires this, which requires a tin gear, which we should be good on a lot of these things in general. Oh, Invar, huh? Okay, so we got to make some Invar up. I don't have any currently made, so we could Smeltery make this. We could blend make it, which is just dust. Which may be worthwhile doing, because it does double, which is nice. I think we smelted all the ore, though. Just about. Which doesn't give you quite nearly 2. Let's check our nickel count. Not quite high. What are we looking at there? That's super easy. I'm actually going to make a stack of those and just never have to craft that again. Okay. I'll make a couple machine frames. I think I am going to go for the pulverizer here. I think that's worthwhile because doubling is generally speaking good. I might even go for 2. No, we'll augment this one. We'll augment this one. Okay, at power. Let's get some cables. 2 KRF a tick should be more than enough. And then we're probably just going to quite literally set this up down here somewhere. And I'm thinking we just set this up over here. Might actually fill in this wall with something. I don't know. Kind of like our dirt basement vibe. The old classic. You know, you could hide these, you know. Actually, I'm going to do 1 higher on this. Because I want to have access to underneath. Okay, pulverizer. So, if we grab this, slap you into there, you are going to be horrendously slow, right? I believe if we put flint in there, which we might have a bit. Now, this is like, sometimes I get old school thermal stuff. Okay, good. Sometimes I get old school thermal stuff and new school thermal stuff confused. I'm glad that that's still the case. But we want to make some augments here for sure. Hey, Shark, welcome back. We are playing Summer Series. Custom mod pack I made. We're getting a diamond block per sub. YouTube sub, not Twitch sub. We'd be done with the Twitch sub already. But yeah, maybe we'll do something special for the Twitch subs. I don't know. And the channel members. Thermal's another mod they overcomplicated. A little bit. A little bit. For sure. Proves the attributes. That requires Invar, which is what we're working towards right now. Okay. Increases process speed, but reduces RF efficiency. That's what we want. So we want lead gears. Let's make 8 of those. We'll save that. And this one increases that, but it reduces speed. No RF use. Oh, it's creative, I see. It's like, what? We do need electrum plates, which I think we have some electrum. Very, very minimal. How much silver do we have chilling here? A bit. But not a ton. We can get that going. Iron. We have, of course, a lot of iron. Now, I wonder, do you make... No. You do not make electrum plates. So we would need to cast these as electrum plates. There's so many plates here. Electrum. Which will require... Okay, I can use a sheet to do that. That's literally the only way to make this? Oh, no, okay. Or the multi-servo press, which, again, is super cheap to do. Tigara, thank you so much for 62 months.
The purple button has returned.
It has indeed taken us over. Now, so for YouTube, we do a monthly boss every month, and we beat that. We do a celebration stream. So in the month of August, we'll be doing a celebration stream. But once that boss is defeated, you guys get to play the actual mini game, which is King of the Hill. So Tigara taking out Twonker and becoming king of the hill there. Love to see it. I really appreciate the 62 months of support. That is very epic of you, and a great way to support the content here, as well as on YouTube. Appreciate you. Can I pulverize this? Yes. It's actually really good rates pulverized. Holy smokes. Yeah, pulverizer seems to be kind of the way to go here. All right. Is it? It's nice because we have more iron dust, but and that'll be good in the long run, but obviously that takes time to process. And that'll give us Invar, which is nice. Go slap this up in one of these guys. I believe can be blasted, yeah. Which is also nice. I put the wrong dust in. Classic Deadpine. Does the wrong thing. Okay, yes. So let's make this guy up. Constantin gear. So I'm going to make Constantin, which is nickel in that. I do think that is worthwhile. Oh, I can actually do it this way, huh? That's actually kind of cool. Hold on. I could just do the ingots together? Can I do that for Anvar? Did I just miss that recipe completely? I totally missed that recipe completely. That's amazing. Wow. Okay, that's kind of powerful, huh? Hey, Lulu Tiffany. Good to see you. Wow, that's really powerful. Okay, deal. So I guess I still need the multi-servo press. Okay. Which requires some of these. All right. Let's get you going. This is kind of one of those off to the side things. We don't really do too much with that. See, we don't really need to do that anymore. I mean, we want to, but yeah, we don't really need to. Okay. No. Not right now. Okay. Then the Invar was going to be used for one. I do want to do that. I mean, gold gears are a dime a dozen. They're so cheap. And then this will upgrade that. So it gives it just more RF, more processing power, speeds it up a little bit, all that stuff and more. Does require more power, but that's okay. Then we're going to make you. We're going to make a couple of you. I think you can do it that way. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Pretty solid. That'll give us more Electrum there, which is nice. So now it might be just a matter of, like, number of actual resources. I don't think Cinnabar does anything. I think we looked this up at the start of the series. But yeah, that's really nice. I mean, we don't need gold. We would just need the gold dust. Okay, and then we're going to be making one of you, which involves this. And we can make a blast furnace, no problem. All right, induction smelter. So, this should be the best way to go here. Let's make another one of these. So it doubles it, or doubles the scraps, right? So this is 1/4 of a netherite ingot, so now it's a half of a netherite ingot. So we'll have 10 total netherite ingots here, which will be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what the trades can keep up with. I think that'll be the interesting ratio to be. It feels like it should be 1-to-1, but like, I guess we could reduce the price of it, so we need less emerald trading, and we could do more diamond trading. So we'd want to make a converter then. Which would need weakness potions and apples in there. Now this is an armor, right? So we gotta level up that guy as well. Okay. And then does this goes here, right? Boostable. I don't know if these are boostable. Maybe it doesn't consume if it's not boostable. Could be interesting. All right, let's make another right. And there's no better way to do that, right? I don't think so. Nope, no better way to do that. All right, 10 netherite. Our first official 10 netherite ingots. Love to see it. I think we'll upgrade our tools after. I think this automation's more important. So, but yeah, I want to get this. I want to get a plan going for this prior to starting it. But yeah, that's gonna be the goal for this next. And yeah, we'll have our villagers going. All right, so got a nice plan here. We need to go find brown mushrooms because I think we need weakness potions in here to put the villagers in to convert them. But I think we're gonna do clerics, not armorers. Maybe we'll do like one of the iron trades, but clerics have the rotten flesh, the gold ingots, and even glass bottles or nether wart, and we can get a lot more bang for buck here, trades wise, especially if these are at 1 each. I'm not sure how many times we have to cure for that, but yeah, getting them cured and going that way would be pretty good. And obviously 1-to-1 for gold is fine. We could just re-enable that when we need more. And then those, of course, will feed into an armor that trades for the diamond gear. Now, I don't know if you can switch the diamond gear. Like, I don't know if you can, like, rotate the trades or if you can only do the one trade. But they'll always have a diamond chest plate. But yeah, that'll be interesting. I wonder if like a modular router thing could do that. But I get the feeling I'm only going to do one at a time. But that said, we need to get a nature compass here, and we're going to look for a dark forest, which is only 1,700 away, which is like kind of trivial with the elytra on. So that is nice. And we're just gonna follow the compass and go get some brown mushrooms to make weakness potions so we can heal up some villagers and get this farm going. Okay, here we go. Should be right on the edge of this ocean, looks like. Took us, what, like 4 rockets to get here? Not even? Oh, yeah. There it is. Beautiful. Okay. Well, that's got silk touch, huh? Kind of want something with fortune on it. I think when they do actually drop mushrooms, it affects the the number quite a bit. But it's obviously not an axe, so we're not one-shotting these. But I mean, that's fine. We don't really need that many, because one fermented spider eye makes 3 potions. So whatever number of mushrooms we get, we can, multiply it by however much. We can also bone meal these and get more. How many days did you have to clear to make room? I don't know what that... I don't really understand the question, DJ. Sorry. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm just going to grab one more mushroom here, and then we're going to head back. All right. There it is. 45 brown mushrooms, and yeah, we're going to head back home. I could leave a waystone here, but we don't need to. As long as we keep one brown mushroom around, we can just bone meal and make more. So I literally had fermented spider eyes. I think I even mentioned this when we were going through the roguelike. I was like, oh, those are really good for the for making the potions. Classic. I just want to save out like 4. Perfect. Because that'll give us that. Now these don't need to have nether wart, I believe. Get a little more blaze powder going there as well. To make the weakness potion. So just a simple drawer with an upgrade hopper. Just don't have to refill the bottles. Just want to double check that the weakness potions works without that. Now, I don't know if these need to be splash. I don't think they do for this specifically. But yeah, so that'll continue to work there. I could do a filtered output of this and just like grab weakness potions out to automate that. But I'm not sure if that's worth my time to automate, because we're only going to be doing this once. Okay, now if I were to put in you... Aha! That does work. Okay, so this and then this converts them. Now, it does take time, it looks like. Got it. Okay, cool. So you can like just jam a couple potions. Now this is super cheap, so we can actually get multiples of the converter going, which is super nice. Just, you know, make a couple of these. And then I just want to confirm how these are working as well. And of course, golden apples are nice and cheap for us. Get all that going. Now, I'm assuming that'll just keep going until we're out of weakness potions, because it looks like it only triggers when there's weakness potions in there. Like, I'm guessing this will put it back into the, or put it into the output. Yeah. Okay. I'm actually going to trade with this guy a little bit and get all that going. Just gonna do that. It's fine. Oh, interesting. I didn't know you could. I didn't know that trade existed. Huh. That's cool. There's the diamond boots. Now remember the cool part about the way I like to automate things. And this is not true for everything I automate, but because it's centralized, the actual smelting of the gear is already done, which is really cool. So all I have to do is dump more diamond gear into my main system, and it'll just take care of it. Which I like that kind of automation versus like individual pods of automation. You know, like its own standalone system with full automation, and then you get the final product out. I like the centralized automation where like, okay, we have diamonds being produced from armor from our main system. Now all I have to do is worry about getting diamond armor into my main system, and the 1 point, it's taken care of already. So, which is what we're gonna do here for sure. So, anyway, good stuff. I'm gonna wait for these guys to convert. Keep leveling up this guy. Or well, let's grab a few of these, I guess, real quick. But I was just thinking about that with these. Is like I just slap those into there, and now we have all that going. I just want to get this leveled up. I want to make sure that there's a... Get that going. I want to make sure that there's a diamond armor trade. There should be, yeah. And that's fine. The enchantments don't matter at all. So we grab you, slap you in there, get you converting. So yeah, now it's just a matter of producing emeralds. And producing more of these guys, to be honest. So we're going to do more armorers. And, yeah. Should be a good time. We're going to wait for these guys to convert. Okay. I healed this guy once. And it's all, like, dirt cheap. The heck? Maybe I don't need to heal multiple times in these things. There's the output items. Okay, yeah, no, that's pretty good. I don't know how often this refreshes though, you know. So the goal is to get enough emeralds to do that. I think 2 clerics is going to be more than enough. So we need to get 8 armorers then. I really wish there's a way you could like click through these, you know. It'd be so convenient. That's wild. Even 2 for that is still pretty good. I don't know why you're not trading the pants to me. Oh, I didn't really need the bells. Guess gotta be careful with that, huh? I mean, this is what? 8 plus 15? Or 8 times 3 plus 15? Diamonds? Huh. But that, I'm assuming that's going to go be based on their, like, if we sleep here, it's going to be based on their workday, I think. But easy villager will change the pricing with the new villager change. Oh, there's new villager changes? I don't even know if we need this many potions of weakness. I didn't realize they were changing them, Shy. That's pretty cool. Okay. So we have a cleric here. Let's make another automated or auto trader. Make another. I'm just gonna go all out on these, to be honest. Which is our intention here. Okay. So it's 20 for that now, which is fine, and then so we can't cycle through these. That's the problem. Ah, man, I really wish you could cycle through these. It'd be so much better. But I mean, we could just keep these fed infinitely with zombie flesh, right? Like, we're currently deleting it from the drawer perspective, but like, we're gaining way more than that. As long as we're loading this, we're gaining way more than we're using here. So let's grab an exporter. Maybe make a few more of these while we wait here. I'm hesitant to shift click stuff, but I do want quite a bit going here. Let's get. I was going for 20, but then I clicked one too many times, and that's okay. All right, good. Let's just get one of these going, and then I want these to all output on the same line. So I think I like this line here. Trying to think, because we could export into an item cable. Do we have? Does that thermal have? I guess it would be modular routers, right? It would be a faster way to do it. I think I'm just gonna do it with this though. We have the line of the cable right here already. There's no correct way to do this, right? Minus me failing epically at Oh, that did go the right way. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so exporter, flesh, and honestly, just a stack upgrade for any of these would be more than enough, which is why we need those. Got it. Okay. But let's even see this. Oh, that may not... I may need... Oh, it is facing the wrong way. Okay. Uh-huh. There we go. Okay. We're good. Beautiful. That'll trade. That definitely needs a stack upgrade for sure. Okay. Now the question is, if I hop out of this, which I think we can, how effective is that? Probably didn't need to do that much. Works beautifully. So we make a line of these for the auto traders, and then we just have the exporters in. Pretty good way to do it. Like, this should be trading for this, though. Anybody know how this works in chat here? And why these aren't trading again? Like, maybe the refresh on them is really, really long. So maybe this won't be as effective as I want it to be. Which would be kind of a disappointment. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's go get that other exporter going. Okay, exporter. I don't know if the auto... Maybe it needs a... Yeah, maybe it needs the block to refresh with. Let's put a blast furnace in there. Right, that's armor. This only refreshed 2 times a day during... Oh, maybe they need this. Oh, but now this costs 13. Oh, maybe that was a visual bug? Huh. Because that feels like that should not cost 13. Now, I'm less concerned with the price of this, but they definitely need the blast furnace to refresh with. Got it. So these two need this. Got it. Okay, so they need that to refresh with. I am gonna cure this guy a few more times, I think, or just to see. But okay, so I'm gonna rearrange this a little bit, get this going here, and yeah, get these. Scare me a little bit. Get some speed upgrades or stack upgrades for these guys. Maybe figure out a different way to import into these. I'm not really sure. Again, we could do modular router, so I might be doing some modular router stuff with this. Just to transfer them in, but I'm going to get this wall transformed into our auto trading area, so that'll be good. Okay, to note, because we're rotating our trades there, we are actually backed up here. This one lone casting basin for a diamond block could not keep up with the extra amount of diamonds we were getting, which is really cool. So this is our progress so far. Set up 2 breeders and incubators for the baby villagers. We're still curing our guys here. I'm curing them. Huh. Interesting. That was all it needed. It didn't need the weakness potion. Maybe because it was still in effect. That's weird. But we're still curing them. I'm curing them prior to trading them up to the diamond level, so that we can get there cheaper with the emeralds. So, and then it's just a simple exporters in here for the flesh. No problem. The stack upgrades. So these guys give us emeralds whenever they can. See, these cost 17 now. Like, they just get crushed. There's no way to, like, auto change in between these guys. You know? Like, that's a lot of emeralds. I mean, emeralds are free, but, like, that's a lot of emeralds. So I wonder if we need to, like, trade for everything here. Because it'd be kind of cool if you could just cycle through this and just trade for everything that's available. Even if it's just a waste of emeralds, like, it might save you stuff in the long run. But yeah, we might have to keep curing these guys, or just hope for a villager that, like, the chest plate doesn't get, like, absolutely destroyed. The trade doesn't get absolutely destroyed when you trade for it too many times. But I just thought that was really cool because we're getting the full durability. So these add a full 7 diamonds, you know, which is awesome. But yeah, good stuff. I'm gonna keep letting these process. I need to get more villagers and cure a lot. So we're gonna be chilling here with Twitch chat for a little while to get this fully set up. And this might also be a thing that we set up solely in the background while we're doing other stuff, and just to get the concept going. Because I kind of want to see what my emerald rate is as well. I mean, if we're trading 1-to-1, it's fine. But if we're not trading 1-to-1, we might need to bump up our emerald production as well, which is also another way to do it. We could do like 5 of these guys, 5 clerics who are cured up, and just, you know, go to town with the rotten flesh there. So anyway, good stuff. Just want to give a little progress report on that. But yeah, this will be a nice little fun farm section to work with for sure. All right, so we're kind of there. We got our row here, and we can toggle these back and forth between flesh and gold. So some of these seem to be holding strong at 1 emerald per. Some of them like skyrocket. Like this one skyrocketed So you kind of just have to like watch it and then switch it back and forth, it looks like. And that seems to help like reset it. It is nice that the coal trade is right next to the diamond chest plate trade on all of these guys. So you can just kind of go in toggle mode. And that's what I might do when I'm AFKing here, is just like briefly check and toggle them back and forth type of thing. Because that does net a lot of emeralds pretty quickly. But the other theory I was thinking about, oh, there it is. It did actually increase. Okay. The other thing I was thinking about was having all of our auto traders just be emerald producers. So maybe switch some of these guys who have the 1-for-1 coal trade, because we are producing coal. I know I've used quite a bit of it, but we are producing coal from our farm down below. We're producing iron, so these guys work totally fine. But maybe we get a few more clerics going, and then we just auto trade for emeralds and just have a huge stock of emeralds in our bag that auto refreshes into our inventory would be a good thing. And then trade for these guys manually, because you could come here and do three full sets of diamond armor. It's about 80 emeralds per diamond set times 3 for, I don't know, like 20 emeralds or whatever it is, 24 emeralds. So that'd be pretty good. Or not even 24 emeralds, it's 12 emeralds for 12 emeralds. So you trade 12 emeralds in for that, which would be pretty good. But I think just running back and forth, toggling these guys. So like right now we have it on producing emeralds, and then we toggle it back to producing diamond. And we don't have to do it that way. We could just switch to pants as well. So the pants are pretty efficient if the chest plate costs too much. And that seems to be the key, is just rotating their trades to reset the other trades so they're not as drastic. Because they will always eventually go back to 1 as long as you're using the other things, which is pretty cool. So it just depends on which trade there is. But yeah, that was a fun little setup. That's really good. But I got to show this. Like, this is backing up our smeltery still, even with 3 basins, which is, that to me is the wild part. Like, that's kind of silly good. And this episode we've gained, what, 400? Almost 500 blocks in like 3.5 hours. So we might actually hit our diamond block goal with this farm prior to even doing any mining or Twilight Forest or whatever, which is fine. That's totally fine. But I definitely want to get some amount of diamonds for mining. I definitely want to get some diamonds from the Twilight Forest, for sure. But then it'll be on to starting the build, and I don't actually know where I'm going to go for the build. I might just put it here, but some sort of hall or stadium or something with armor stands, and then it'll just be a matter of placing them all, and that'll be the challenge complete. So yeah, a couple more episodes left, and we'll have all of our diamond blocks. So make sure you're subbing to the channel. We're going to wrap this episode here, a little bit of a shorter one. Make sure you check out the Twitch chat. Big shout out to those sharing the Prime in the Twitch chat. Big shout out to all those in the Patreon. We have channel memberships here. You can do that as well. They're the same as the Prime in the Twitch chat or subbing to the Twitch chat. But thank you so much for just watching, tuning into this series. I hope you're enjoying it. And yeah, more diamond blocks to come.